What's up, Eagles Nation? What's going on, NFL world? How you doing, Division Rivals? This is Steven Hyder, Gate City Sports Channel. Sports Channel where the cerebral NFL fan comes for about 10 minutes of daily content. Yo, camp day. All right, guys, camp notes. Day one, camp notes. Well, technically day two, but day one was administrative. So first day of field work, we should say, right? Man, there's a lot of breaking news, guys. Holy crap. First throw of the day, touchdown pass. Jalen Hurts, Miles Sanders, baby. We're going to the bowl. No, I'm kidding, y'all. All right, look, I'm not going to make too much of that kind of stuff, guys, but good to see that, there is some chemistry starting to get built there, but we all know these things don't matter too much in camp, guys. The things that do... The things that do matter, though, holy crap, bro. There's a lot of stuff to go over, ladies and gents. So, to begin with, let's start from what I saw right from the jump, man, when I jumped in here, man. Big stir on Twitter, guys. You guys see this crap on Twitter, man? Bro, everybody, man, people losing their mind. Yo, Twitter is nuts, bro. Twitter's like the Wild Wild West, yo. I'm not even joking, man. Eagles Twitter it'd be something special, all right. And I don't mean special like, like your mom said you was special. I mean special. Jalen Reagor had, he was limited. He wasn't even out. He was limited. Somehow they got lost, guys. Jalen Reagor had some kind of lower body injury going on here. He was limited today. A lot of interesting things, right? Quez Watkins didn't participate because of administrative stuff with his physical, so he couldn't get on the field because of his physical. And then Greg Ward Jr. had a non-COVID related illness that has him out. So 3 receivers right from the jump not practicing. In some ways, that's a little disappointing, guys, because we need to see these guys on the field. In other ways, it's good, right? Because this gives guys like J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, John Hightower, and Jamon Osborne, undrafted rookie free agent out of Texas A&M, gives these guys an opportunity to get on the field while these guys are still sidelined and make a legit shot for, push. I mean, Reagor's going to be on the team. We know that. Quez would have to have a really disappointing camp, I think, to be off the team. But it's given these guys a chance to really showcase themselves and get in front of the coaching staff. It's one of the first things I noticed, guys. Isaac Seumalo being out. Isaac Seumalo was dealing with an injury. So he's out. So who plays for him? Nate Herbig. Nate Herbig got to start today at guard. We heard all the stories about him being slimmed down. So a lot of dudes are getting opportunities on first team right now. And that's not all the surprise along the offensive line, guys. I mean, Nate Herbig getting a start, okay. That's cool. We know that he's probably one of the priority backup reserves at this point. But the bigger news of the day is that it's been discovered that the Philadelphia Eagles are splitting reps at left tackle between Andre Dillard and Jordan Mailata. And Andre Dillard got the first crack at it in these split reps. So you guys remember I made a video, and I'll link this stuff down below. I warned everybody that I would not be as optimistic as some people were being that Jordan Mailata just has this. I said that I thought that he'll probably win it just based off of physical talent, but I didn't feel the Eagles were just going to hand it to him. I felt like that there was going to be a competition there, and you've got to watch for steals. They drafted Andre Dillard in the first round. They're not just going to walk away with that one without him getting beat hands down by Mailata. Best case scenario, guys, is that Andre Dillard has a really good camp along with Mailata, and then you start feeling like you have bookend tackles for the future. You got a guy that can play left tackle. You got a guy that can play right tackle. You got bookend tackles for the future. I mean, that would be your, the most ideal situation is to make that decision really difficult to make for the Philadelphia Eagles. But I try to warn people that one wasn't as sealed as people thought. I told you guys, man, when I was going over all the throwaways of Jalen Hurts and all of his turnovers, when I went over the fumbles, I told you guys the one thing that popped in my mind is that Jordan Mailata had a lot of technique issues. That stood out to me. And he got away with a lot of physical talent. I said that, hey, man, that's not going to get you by every single day. You got to improve. And we'll see. I mean, I got high hopes for Jordan Mailata. I think he's a really good football player. I think he's the physical talent there, man. You just don't find many guys 6'8", 350 that move like that. I mean, it's rare. Some other crazy notes, guys. Davion Taylor got the start. Once again, we're dealing with, this one has to do with COVID. this has to do with the testing. Alex Singleton was, popped up on the list there. So he's on that reserve COVID list. And as a result, Alex Singleton out because of that. And then Davion Taylor in. Interesting, because they clearly think highly of Davion Taylor. We'll see what happens there. I mean, Davion Taylor definitely has some coverage skills, so that might be why he was getting those reps. But he was starting along with Eric Wilson on first team. So, I mean, that was a fairly interesting development there. The other really interesting development, this comes from the defensive side of the ball, guys. First team reps on defensive end. Brandon Graham and Josh Sweat. Josh Sweat got the first team reps. Now, look, does that mean he's going to be first team? Not exactly, guys. I would temper expectations there. Anytime you got a guy making $10 million on a fifth-year option, he's probably going to get more snaps. I mean, if he doesn't warrant more snaps and it's just obvious Josh Sweat's just, not that they're even or it's just Josh Sweat's better, I would expect that means Derek Barnett's going to get moved. There's no way you keep that guy around for $10 million to be a reserve role. But he was, today, second-team reps, man. Derek Barnett and Josh Kerrigan were getting second-team reps at defensive end. So, interesting development there, man. Josh Sweat stepping right up in camp, man. Apparently he caught the eye of everybody, of the coaches here. So, I mean, that was a really interesting development. Some other things, guys, is apparently J.J. Arcega-Whiteside had a really nice catch down, and I'm not sure if it was a red zone rep or what it was, but caught a touchdown pass from Jalen Hurts. Then it apparently got called back. They threw a flag. I don't know if it was for pass interference. I'll try to find the video of it if I can, guys. But JJ seems to be taking advantage of this time, to get himself out there and to try to get himself, recognized to make this roster. He seems to be taking it seriously, guys, and he needs to, because, man, we need something from JJ. There's just no way I don't think anyone can make a justification to keep him here if he just doesn't show that he's clearly the guy. In terms of the rotation there, guys, is that it looks like they broke out in 12-man from what I'm hearing. And they had, Ertz participating on the field, so they didn't hold Ertz out for a trade or anything like that, a release, nothing like that. So it looks like Ertz was competing in 11-11 drills. So make of that what you will, along with Dallas Goedert, but Dallas Goedert seems to be ahead of him on the depth chart to start camp. I don't know how it's going to finish, guys, but to start camp, that's how it's situated right now. Some other news and notes that we saw here, guys, is that coming out of that 12-man, the two receivers that were on the field, first-round pick, Devontae Smith, Travis Fulgham. Apparently, at some point during the drills, I guess Travis Fulgham dropped the touchdown pass. I'm assuming this is the play where things got a little mixed up and heated here. And I guess that old Nick Sirianni, he's a hands-on coach. I guess old Nick Sirianni pulled Travis Fulgham off to the side to have a little conversation with him, and I guess it got a little animated. So, looks like Nick Sirianni's definitely more of a involved coach than people think. We heard a lot of hoopla about Nick Sirianni maybe not being able to be hard on the players. That seems to be a bunch of nonsense from what the reports are coming out are. Interesting day, guys. Interesting day of camp, guys. Let me know your thoughts, guys. What did you guys see? What did you guys hear? What do you guys think? Man, what a way to kick it off, guys. I'm so glad football is back, guys. I mean, holy crap. I couldn't be any happier, man. I want to take a look at some of the other things I see. I'll maybe make another video tonight if I learn some other stuff, guys. But if not, I appreciate y'all's time and attention, man. Y'all know I appreciate it. And I will see you guys on the next video.